Well, as you know, this is Deborah Waite Stead. As you know, I'm an actress as well as an author. I wrote several books. But the book I'm going to tell you about is a true story that happened to me and my parents, and it specializes in our dog, Princess. We decided, summer of 73, we were going to take a trip across the country. My father and mom talked. They didn't have the heart to board Princess, our dog. Princess is part of the family. So we had a station wagon, and what we did was we packed up the car, and we put Princess had a whole little section of our own in the car, way in the back. That Dad put a blanket in the car for Princess so she could be comfortable, with food and water, so she can lay down and sleep or look at the beautiful scenery as we traveled across the country. It was quite an adventure, folks, traveling with Princess. Princess is one of the well-known dogs that traveled all over the country. But this is one trip across the north to the northwest that we actually went, and we went to many states. And one was Cutcher State Park, and we had to keep an eye on poor Princess because we were worried that she was going to chase after the buffalo. Okay, so this is one place we stopped at. Beautiful, beautiful place, I'm telling you. Beautiful, beautiful outdoor landscaping. Look how beautiful. This is actually Glacier State Park in Montana. What a beautiful... And this is Mom and Dad. We're known as the team. This is how we are. We're the team. And here's Princess the dog that traveled all over. We went through several states, and it was just an adventure. And, we stopped at Montana, at Glacier State Park. It was August. It was already down in the 30s at nighttime, and Dad used to walk Princess. We roasted marshmallows. And, we were known as a team, me, Mom, and Dad, including Princess. Princess was family, and where we went, she went. And this was one vacation I never forgot about. I actually made a book out of it. And we left from New Jersey, and we traveled right across the country. Those one cars were very comfortable, and you can sit back and enjoy the scenery as it goes by. You can play little games. At that point, we didn't have cell phones, and this was a true story. It actually happened. I turned it into a book. And, Princess enjoyed the trip. She looked out the window. She could almost talk, I'm telling you. The way she acted sometimes, you could almost think she was a human, but she's a dog. And she was a very good girl, and she looked at all the scenery. She liked to look at animals. Like I said, we had to watch her to make sure she didn't go after those buffalo, because she had a habit of going after Charlie the buffalo. That was the name of one of the buffalo that we named, because he kept getting too close to the campsite for our comfort zone while we were sitting out there trying to toast marshmallows. And, Dad had a barbecue. I don't know how we got everything in our car, but he managed to figure out something. I think our luggage was on top of the car, and that's how we got Princess in that third row way in the back. And she really loved the trip. And it was too sunny out in the bottom, poor Princess. And it was, I think, small little curtains that we drew on her so she could sleep when she wanted to. Yeah, so they didn't want to board poor Princess. So, yeah, she came with us and enjoyed the trip as much as we did. The team that we called ourselves. We called the team. And there's another book I also wrote when we took a trip to Florida, and Princess was with us as well. But this is mainly the Pacific Northwest. Then we decided, it was getting kind of cold. So the next thing is we had to come back. So we decided to come back through Canada. And we went to the most furthest Canada state, I believe it's probably Manitoba, I'm not even sure. And we came back through Canada. And, Princess actually went through Canada as well. And then we came back through New England, and Princess actually saw New England as well. She's a very well-traveled dog, and we had such a good time on this wonderful, wonderful trip across the country with Princess. And she saw all kinds of wonderful things. We went through Illinois, Iowa. Oh yeah, we never got Iowa. We went through Iowa and all those cornfields that we saw. And we literally had to stop and snap some pictures. And my father took Princess out for a walk so she could do her business. And Princess just wanted to walk through those cornfields, and so she got away with it. And Dad took us through a walk through the cornfields. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience. This is a true story, folks, about across the country with Princess. From Deborah Waite Theater. Have a great day.